One of the things that I loved about our trip to Kentucky and the Mammoth Cave National Park area was how dog-friendly several of the places that we visited were, including this Adventures of Mammoth Cave kayaking trip down the Green River. The crew was so kind and friendly and accommodating, and we had the best experience, even if kayaking didn't go completely as planned. Floating down the Green River today. Cody's first time on the water. This is beautiful, oh my gosh. Saw a bald eagle up here. There's a nest in that white tree just behind those. Bald eagle nest right up there. Watch ahead, Cody. Well, Cody got in. I was just saying, like, oh, it feels good to get my feet wet. And next thing you know, Cody just jumps right in. Cody, did you get wet?
Feet wet?
Did you want to get your feet wet too? I should have videoed it because he was fine. He was just swimming alongside the kayak. Oh, goodness. That's when the life jackets come in handy. You can just grab the handle and pull them right back up in the boat. Was it so much fun? Get your piece. Dropped a piece. Back on the water.
On the row again.
I have to hold on to the dog whenever we go through the little rapids like that. He gets very excited. Other than that, he's doing pretty good. We're at the halfway point. There's mile marker 201 right there. To your dogs. Now Mark has Cody. This turns out to be mistake number 1. And this is mistake number 2, filming instead of paddling.
He fell? Cody, tell him what happened. Why is our kayak full of water?
We were coming through that rapid and I had to push pretty hard off that one side and he lost his balance. And when he did, he went in the water. So then I had to grab him. So then I had to quit paddling because I was grabbing him with one hand. I don't know what my fearless leader in the front was doing, but then she was just sitting there and I said, "You got to paddle."
I was
About that time
filming
we
it.
just about flipped.
I was filming it because every other time you've been able to do it.
Well, I would have. He wouldn't have jumped
What is he
in.
barking at? What do you see over there, Cody?
I don't know. Cody, come here.
He keeps barking at something.
I don't know. But yeah, if he wouldn't have went in the water,
Dang.
I'd have had it. But Cody, come here.
Anyway,
We made it. Luckily, I was able to grab a hold of a log that was right next to us, like that was sticking up out of the water. Otherwise, we probably would have went all the way over. Speaking of all the way over, you better check our dry bag and make sure everything is still dry in that because I had to hurry up and yank that out of the water because it was in the water.
the good news is our dry bag kept everything completely dry, even though it was like completely in the water. Mark had to grab it out of the water. So definitely recommend kayaking with a dry bag like this. What's not dry is me. These are waterproof pants. I would say they are water resistant, not waterproof. Like you can't go swimming in them. Well, that was fun. We made it 7.5 miles down the river. We made it to our takeout spot right there where that ferry is. We only halfway flipped one time and Cody only fell in twice. So we'll consider that a win for his first kayaking trip.
Maybe we should start the video off by asking, how many times do you think Cody falls in the water on his first kayaking trip?
Yeah. Cody, you survived your first kayaking trip. Just barely. Whoop. He's got his sea legs now. What do you think? Was that fun? We just got back to the cabin that we're staying at from our kayaking trip. It was really fun. We got really wet though, so Mark is changing his clothes. I already had changed into mine. And we just picked up some food from a restaurant on the way back home. It was in Horse Cave, Kentucky, and it's called Five Broke Girls. I've seen really good reviews for that place. The food smells amazing. It was a very long drive back home having to smell this food and not be able to eat it until we got here. While Mark is taking a shower real quick and changing into some dry clothes, let me show you what we got. I got something called the Southwest Chicken. It's got melted cheese and onions. It also comes with mushrooms, but I asked for no mushrooms on mine. And I got smashed potatoes and mac and cheese for the sides. And then Mark got the hamburger steak with onions and mushrooms on top of his as well, and gravy. It looks really good. Oh my gosh, I think this is what smells amazing. And he got onion rings and smashed potatoes for his side. And then we also got an order of buffalo wings to share with some ranch. After we get done with dinner, we're gonna light a fire and just relax out here the rest of the night. Of course, we're in Kentucky, so we're drinking Jim Beam, but not just any Jim Beam, it's apple Jim Beam. This is my drink, and Mark's is in here.
Extra large.
It's the apple flavored Jim Beam and Sundrop. Packed up and checking out of the A-frame. Ready to go. Just got a couple more things to take to the truck. I signed their little book. So if you ever stay here, look for our little note here that we left with all the things that we've done. Before we head home though, there's one more place that we want to check out. It's over in Horse Cave, Kentucky, about 40 minutes from here, and it's a dog-friendly cave. It's called Hidden River Cave and the American Cave Museum, and both the museum and cave, they say on their website, are dog-friendly. So that's the plan for today, and then we'll head home. There's my truck loader upper.
I'm good for something.
It's raining today, so we had talked about, like, if our last day here was nice weather, we were going to do some more hiking in the southern part of Mammoth Cave National Park, and if it was raining, we would do the Hidden River Cave. So cave it is. First, we're going to have breakfast at the Blue Holler Cafe. This is the little place that we've been wanting to go to because it's like literally 1 mile from the place where we were staying, but we hadn't had a chance to go in there yet. So breakfast was delicious. Apparently, this was actually the last day of the season, so October 29th, and then they're going to be closed until like April, she said, like mid-April or something like that. So they closed for the season. It sounds like the owner, who sounded very German, that she goes down to Florida for the season. Today was the last day. I'm glad we got to enjoy it because the breakfast was really good. Now we're going to go head on to the cave. They have like an audio tour you can call and listen.
American Cave Conservation Association, the city of Horse Cave, and local residents, the river has been restored to a nearly pristine condition. Today, the cave mouth is a local
some blind cave fish that don't have any eyeballs. Longest swinging bridge.
Most important thing is, folks, don't look down.
This wasn't the longest and most exciting cave tour that we've ever been to, but it was really cool that it was dog friendly so that now Cody can say that he has been in a cave. Yeah, he's going to go back and tell all of his dog friends, but you know what I mean. I thought it was a really fun experience, and this whole trip to Kentucky was a great time. If you missed part 1, go back and check it out, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in our next adventure. Bye-bye.